For 24 years, the Housing Association of Nonprofit Developers has served as the only multi-state membership association dedicated to supporting the community development industry in its efforts to increase the supply of affordable housing in the Washington, D.C. region. The theme of this year's annual event is Connected Region, Connected Future. Access to housing that is affordable is one of the most critical issues facing our region and communities across the country. Thankfully, we are all a part of the solution, and HAND's collective body of members are helping our residents achieve economic security and growth that is aligned with that of the region. Please join the leadership of HAND in celebrating our 2015 Housing Achievement Award winners and all they have accomplished to keep our region connected for a brighter future.
I've never seen any industry or group of people connect in the way that we have in this region. And I think to a great extent, HAND has stimulated those connections, as has organizations like Maryland Affordable Housing Coalition and the Virginia Housing Coalition. And they bring us together and they allow us to share ideas, share what we're doing, build relationships, and I think build a stronger industry as a result of all that. And for me, this award from HAND is a recognition of the great work that all the people at Homes for America do. And I am so proud of them and so happy that they've been recognized in this way. This career does move you, and there are so many things that are feel-good things and feel-good moments in the industry. But recently we rehabilitated a farm worker housing community, and it was in a really bad condition when we bought it. And we got a lot of resources and did a pretty major rehab. And our folks were out at the community for a resident meeting, and it went well, it was very nice. But at the end of the meeting, one of the children walked up to our director of resident services and said, "Thank you so much for doing this, because now I can bring my friends home and not feel ashamed." And to me, that says it all. That's why we do this. That's why we're here.
I had an opportunity when I was just out of college to run a youth program in the Mission Maine Housing Development in Boston. It really stuck with me in this role that real estate and home can play in serving as that foundation that can propel the other pieces of life forward. But without it, it's very hard for education, for jobs, and for these other opportunities that are important to spring forward.
Frankly, this is what I was put on earth to do. This is my calling. And I think everything I've done to date has prepared me for this. I think learning entrepreneurism from my parents, my education at NYU and Johns Hopkins, as well as my stint helping to oversee new communities, really prepared me for where I am today.
I think Harold Kushner said, what can't be achieved in one lifetime can happen when one lifetime is connected to another. And I feel that in many ways, this project here is an example of something like that, where what couldn't have happened necessarily, one organization, two come together, and the impact can be that much greater. So we're just one project of many great projects that are being done out there in this space. We're one organization, two organizations amongst many that are doing great work in the region. And so to have an organization that's able to motivate, inspire, and recognize the work that's being done is truly a great honor.
This encourages us as a company to just keep doing what we've been doing and continue to do it at a very, very high level. I'm extremely, extremely happy, but if anything at all, it just means that we cannot fall asleep at the wheel, and we just gotta keep moving on.
What can we do to create more inclusive, equitable communities? And I realized a lot of it has to do with housing. What can we do about our housing? How can we build high quality, affordable, sustainable housing? Because a housing is really a platform or a foundation, literally and figuratively, for better social outcomes and for creating and promoting opportunity. And that's what we try to do at Telesis. We think that physical and community development are inextricable. You have to do both, and you have to think about the connections. Affordable housing and community development is not a solo sport. It's a team effort. It's a team sport. We need a lot of players, a lot of community, financial, and public and private partners, development partners to get our work done. We can't do it alone. awards like this really, they recognize the true jigsaw puzzle that affordable housing is. It's complex to put together, and there's a lot of parts, and it's challenging, and we appreciate the recognition. HAND offers its members an unbeatable value. The trainings, the news updates, the educational opportunities, the networking opportunities, they're wonderful for all of its members, including myself. And the network, it's an opportunity to connect with other people who share your values, and there's nothing else like it in the region.
Okay, winning this award is extraordinarily important, not only to myself, but to AHC. It tells the business world that we deal in that we are professionals, that this is not some small not-for-profit organization, but a real business that's operating in the community, not only providing affordable housing, providing economic development as well. Some of the experiences that we've had in affordable housing are really tremendous. I had mentioned before about the pride of being able to see the concrete results of what you have done. It is this whole group of people that we affect. A real moving experience that I have really on a regular basis is once a year getting the report from our resident services program. That program follows our children from pre-kindergarten through high school, through after-school programs, summer camps, so they don't have a learning deficit during the summertime. Now, the best thing, and the thing that really is the real moving thing, is that 100% of our kids graduate from high school. And that experience is what brings me to work every day, knowing that they have a chance to do and to grow and to get a good education in our communities.
PNC approaches community development from more than just a CRA perspective. We approach it from the view of our employees. When you think about it, all of our employees are residents of the communities in which we operate. From that perspective, we understand how critical the need is for preserving existing affordable housing units while simultaneously producing more. By building the capacity of the affordable housing developers, HAND creates efficient organizations through which PNC can finance the construction and renovation of these affordable units. This year's theme, Connected Region, Connected Future, really resonates with me. One of the things that I have worked really tirelessly on in my almost 30 years in community development is to promote regional collaboration. And I think we are now at the place, with HAND taking the lead of bringing banks and nonprofit developers, for-profit developers, government officials together, that we're at the place now that we're really understanding and approaching how we do what we do as a region. So congratulations to the 2015 Housing Achievement Award winners, because the work that you're doing is connecting our region, connecting our future.